Okay, we're rolling.
We're rolling. And we have
Hell yeah.
orange light now, so we can tell what's
Dude.
going on.
We are legit.
Big ballin'?
We are legit. All right, yeah, we'll start it right there. We got a ton of stuff to talk about.
Oh, yep.
Should I do this first? Should I partake?
I opened it that way it's not as crinkly and loud as the last time.
Yeah, well, I don't think, dude, it's like, I think it's optimizing audio. Like, I think it's optimizing audio as it gets crazy loud. I don't know.
Be nice.
All right.
This is
Quest
chocolate chip cookie dough.
in comparison to Kirkland.
Which
Right?
I haven't
You
had
it. Okay.
So I'm just going to give this a rating based on other Quest bars that I've had. Because I've had a good bit of those.
Tastes exactly the same.
It probably made in the same factory.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, this one's actually not good at all.
Oh, you
just
don't think so?
don't like that.
I think it's fine. You know, like it is what it is.
I don't know if I'm not a fan of cookie dough. Like, I don't like that. Their cinnamon roll one I think is pretty good. The cookie dough or the cookies and cream is pretty good.
See, like to give it a rating, it's almost unfair because it's not gonna taste like you can't expect it to taste good. You know, like it's not.
I don't know. I don't think that's unfair to expect it to taste good. It's almost $3.
Okay, for price, I guess that is a. But I'm just always thinking about that protein to calorie ratio. You know what I mean?
But that's not everything that my life is about.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to me, but it's like that's just really bad. I would rather walk 2,000 extra steps and eat an Nana bar.
Well,
So like maybe with one of those other like the PE science ones, I'm gonna have to order those. Or have to try those. Maybe those have 50 less calories, less protein, but maybe they taste a lot better. They look like they're actually cakey, like they look baked, not like this pressed goop that is a protein bar.
Kirkland one, literally the exact same. I mean, it's literally a carbon copy of this.
Why does this taste like?
I don't think it's that bad.
I think it tastes like bourbon or something. It's not,
I mean, if I was giving it just a taste rating of like things that taste good or bad, it's like a 5 out of 10. It's like fine.
like I don't want to finish this, but
Really?
yeah,
That's crazy. I don't think it's anything bad. It's not like bad. My
I'd say
opinion.
like 3. I guess we're not
Fair
good.
enough.
Not good. Maybe I shouldn't have been drinking a Coke with
Well,
it.
I just think I use these are like a tool, you know, and I kind of use food as a tool a little bit, but you know you can make it really good. This more like want to get some extra protein in and eat something.
So we just made fried rice, which was fried cauliflower rice. So good. I would absolutely rather sit at a stove and make that. Which I know this is like in the car thing. Oh,
Yeah.
man, that was so bad.
In the car thing,
we need to eat
before
Promax.
workout thing, you know.
Promax bars. They're very cheap, and I think it's way better than this.
Never heard of them.
They sell them it's like $1 at Kroger,
Yeah, I think
and
as
they're
a-
turning a profit.
As a rule of thumb, I like the cakey bars
Yeah.
better than the
Goop.
pressed.
Yeah.
Yes, Mondo burger.
Pressed protein. That's what it is.
It's pressed protein log. All right,
Trying
get that out.
trying
Is that
to
out of shot?
remove.
I can't see.
I'll get it out of shot. Trying to remove this from the wrapper was like, honest to God, hard. Like it was a challenge. Yeah, it's gross.
All right, pull out some fire topics.
Yeah.
We've got a lot. Oh, I got one right off the rip.
Go.
So, newest TikTok. I mean, I got tons of TikTok like based experience questions, stuff like that. So, a girl I just found on TikTok. I'm kind of blowing up on TikTok, you know, relatively. So,
Yeah.
I am on it a lot. I don't really like being on it, but I'm on it a lot for that. So a girl I found on TikTok, she gave a bunch of awesome tips. I loved like all of them, but she said one thing, and I was like, I don't think that's that realistic. But you can do this with like everybody's content. But what it was she said you should not have a meal plan unless the person giving you the meal plan is a registered dietitian. And she's like, will die on that hill. She said, I said, oh, I like everything besides the registered dietitian one. And she said, that's the most important one, buddy. I'm like, first off, don't call me buddy.
Yeah,
But
drop
what
the
do you-
Y, buddy.
What do you think?
So the reason I absolutely don't agree with that is because all the dietitians I've seen generally aren't like, it's not a diet you could actually sustain. They're not enjoyable
Right.
foods.
Yeah.
They're like, put olive oil on your salad because you need this many fats and it has this much
Yes.
nutrients. And sure, that's important, but I would way rather take a multivitamin. I would way rather take
Yes.
something else if I'm really deficient in those things to a dangerous degree or I'm spitting everywhere. I think this had so little moisture that my mouth is now reproducing it or extra producing it.
I completely agree. This side of your face is a little dull.
Oh, okay.
So I
Back
completely
up just a
agree.
little bit more.
And
But
oh, that's where it came in.
yeah,
And here's another, like, the end of it that I kind of wanted to say. I should have said this, like, as a one complete statement, but, like, you know, Greg Doucette, he's not a registered dietitian, but he's got a degree. I honestly don't know what that means. Still don't even know what that means. I haven't even looked it up. You can explain it to me in a second if you know, but, like, if you buy Greg Doucette's meal plan, Greg Doucette's cookbook, you know, it's amazing. It's going to help you lose weight. The foods are arguably very healthy, you know, like if you can, the wraps, the salads, I'm sure, everything, the lasagna, you know, everything's probably relatively healthy, a lot more healthy than probably like what you're eating. And, you know, like, I was just thinking, you know, if you do the meals that Will Tennyson makes, or what, I'm just examples of people that are really solid, that are going to help you lose weight sustainably. They don't have to be a registered dietitian.
yeah.
And that was like the hill that this girl is dying on.
Because the meal plan is based on the information that this person has that you need, that they're then sharing with you. That's what I would look at a meal plan as. Like, hey, you're trying to get to this goal.
Mhm.
This is the meal plan to get you there.
Yes.
Because if you're going to go to a power lifter and you're like, hey, I need a plan. My competition is in August. I need a plan for weightlifting and for eating.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to tell you, like, great, I know this dietitian. They're going to get you on some almonds and some spinach.
Exactly.
And green, like, I don't know.
You're gonna hit every single micronutrient. You're gonna hit every single macronutrient. You'll have no nutrient deficiencies, and it's like, whoa. Oh, I mean, yeah, I can be 30% body fat and hit every micro. I'm not saying that,
Yeah.
but that's not what I want. I would want to be shredded or sustainably shredded, and yeah, take a multivitamin. I take a vitamin every day. I don't even think I'm deficient in anything. I just take it.
I don't even. I take
It's a gummy.
a Zyrtec every day, 3 vitamin D, and headache medication before I go to the gym. But yeah, like, I don't know, because I do think there are things that should be important. Like if you get a meal plan from Remington James and it's like there's literally 0 veggies,
You should kind
That's
of just
sketchy.
be aware of that.
that would be
I would
sketchy
think.
to me. I doubt he really does that in his meal plans, but I really don't know. I've never bought one.
Well, he's got green supplements.
Yeah, correct.
So,
Yeah.
but wouldn't you be aware that like your meal plan has all orange foods in it? You know?
That are oranges.
Yes, that aren't oranges. Exactly. That
Yeah.
all
Orange
freaking
and brown, tan. Yeah.
pasta, bread, sandwiches,
And fat-free
Beef.
cheese slices.
fat-free cheese. Like obviously, you can't eat only that stuff.
That's why I really do like Greg Doucette's, and I don't know, when you're eating that many veggies. So one thing I like have to say is I feel like I have caught myself on like cutting so many fats out that like I'll get to a point where I'm almost like foggy in the head. And I don't know if it's because, but it seems like it's because I cut so little on fat.
Yeah.
Because it's easier for me to. I don't enjoy fats that much.
Yep.
I really enjoy carbs. I really love eating meat. Really, like I love protein.
Yep.
But yeah, that one's easy one for me to cut out, and I notice that one when I do. So I would say there is an aspect of that, and I know Greg's is very low in fat, unless you include his like he recommends you eat like guacamole with those chips he makes.
Mhm.
Like, I really don't
Same.
know other fats.
That's what he does.
Salmon,
He does salmon,
eggs. I think from time to time.
guacamole. Oh, I forget that I eat a ton of eggs
Yeah, eggs.
I have, like,
Eggs have a
4
lot of fat. Yeah.
every morning in that wrap.
Like 5 grams of fat in eggs or something like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I forget. I'm starting to memorize some numbers of things like that.
An egg
you
is a large egg is roughly 70, and an egg
Yeah.
white is 17. I know that one for sure.
I know the
I
calories.
love
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
But I never have egg whites. I never throw an egg
Always
away.
egg whites.
I never throw an egg yolk away. I have egg whites from a carton, so it's 25 calories per serving.
Oh, I wonder if that is. I don't know if it I've never weighed it out to see if it's actually cheaper. It might be. I just
I
don't
don't
know
know.
because of the cost. Because eggs are
Okay.
so cheap.
Yeah,
I get a 60 pack of eggs for like $5 or whatever it is.
it's crazy. It might sound kind of stupid, and it's going back to this one time Jake shredded me for this. I basically just go to the grocery store and buy whatever I need.
I'm 100% there as well.
So I look at price per ounce more than
Yeah.
I look at price.
Yeah.
So I don't really look at price because price per ounce tells you if you're getting a good deal on the product that you need or not.
Yeah, that's
You know, so
especially how I differentiate between a discounted craft compared to regular price Kroger
Yep.
or
It's the only way to tell.
Walmart, whatever, you know. Yeah.
It's the only way
Yeah.
to tell. Wake up.
Wake up, sheeple.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't. Dude, I was shopping with somebody and they couldn't grasp that concept that the price per ounce tells you.
Sometimes when I
what,
shop
you
with
know.
Liz, she's like, oh, we can't get that. It's too much right now. I'm like, yeah, but we need that. So why would we not get that? Like
Yes.
it might be on sale next week, but I want to use it this week, and it's worth the $1 to use it this week.
Yes.
Just like going to get gas. I'm like, oh man, it sucks. Gas is an extra 30 cents now. I can't just float my car.
Yes, that's what I was saying to Jake. It's like I use Gas Buddy and get the lowest gas, but like
I don't even use gas.
that's all I can do.
Generally, I just drive, and if I see the prices like oh, it's 15 cents cheaper here, I'll pull off and get it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I use
stopped
Gas
using
Buddy.
gas money just because I don't ever go out of my way. I might change my route home. I don't know. I stopped using it for the most
I mean,
part.
when you see on there that some gas like 40 cents lower than like 30 cents lower, you're
When
like,
Liz and I
wow.
were dating, we drove from the east side of Columbus all the way to the west side of Columbus just to get gas
To go
at
back.
UDF. Yeah, it was like 50 cents cheaper.
That's pretty big difference. It's
It
pretty.
is pretty big difference, and we got 37 gallons.
Oh,
when
you
we
got
went.
tanks.
Yeah, we filled up the van. I drove her car, and then we filled up all the the gallon tanks, the gas tanks.
That's
we
what my
had.
mom does.
Yeah.
My mom does the Tahoe and the 5 or 6 5-gallon tanks.
Yeah. And then your car reeks for the rest of your ownership.
Dude, yeah, she's got a shower curtain. She's got a shower curtain back there for the dead bodies. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
Gasoline cuts down the scent of a rotting body for sure.
I wanted to talk about that. Only registered dietitian should give you a meal plan. I disagree. I disagree.
For the most part, I also disagree. But
For the
that's
most
because
part.
of our goals. Maybe it makes sense if your goal isn't to be as lean sustainably as sustainably possible as you can set it. I'm not saying a complete sentence. Right now.
Be down to your genetic set point of like being lean without hating your life, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But I think that your goal should be to like, I don't know, not be fat. I don't know, not be obese for sure. Not be obese.
Well, you're
Not
trying to
be-
maintain single digit if you can,
Yes, I am.
which is vastly different from me. If I can maintain 15, I'll be like, hell yeah, like
Okay, yeah.
happy as hell.
I
Yeah,
want to
amazing.
be like somewhat freak, slightly, somewhat not freak, but like not very clearly not normal.
Yeah.
Like I take my shirt off. Not normal to be this lean.
Yeah.
Basically, is what I want to be.
And I pretty well know I won't be able to do that. Like, I'm going to try. I'm going to see if it works
Yeah.
out. I know it's not going to. I just know it's
I
not.
don't think it's in the cards for you sustainably.
No. Not once I hop on train. I mean, hey. Hey. All bets are off. But, nah.
We could talk. I like that Greg Doucette comment. Oh yeah, that body fat percentage thing. That body fat percentage.
Oh, for David Lade.
David Lade body fat percentage. Newest video. I don't really even watch David Lade, but somehow it got recommended to me. I clicked
Newest
on
video as of today.
Newest video as of as of a couple days ago, the 12th, whatever. And it says David testing my body fat percentage, and he's got this new scale that he's sponsored by, of course.
Yeah,
and
they
it
always are.
gives you 50,000 different metrics: body fat percentage, BMR, the amount of protein your body has in it, the amount of protein content in your body.
Is that based on
pretty
muscle
sick,
mass per ounce of muscle mass you contain
Dude.
this much protein, or how much protein is sitting in your stomach
Protein.
and being processed by your gut?
I don't know which one it is, but either way, it's not accurate. You know,
Yeah.
basically nothing on the scale is accurate.
I have never changed the body mass or the lean mass index on my scale. My scale measures all that.
Mm-hmm.
Has never changed since I bought it. Doesn't matter how lean I get, it maintains the same exact percentage.
You've never changed it, but it changes by itself. You don't change anything.
No, the number has always been exactly the same.
Yes, I know, but it's supposed to change by itself. It's supposed
Yes,
to do it.
correct.
I'm saying, okay.
Yeah, and also my bone mass, according to that, is like 2.5%, which would mean I have like glass bones.
Yeah, which means you have two femurs.
Yeah. Maybe.
So you're saying your body fat percentage has not changed on that, or
Body
your
fat
BMR?
percentage will, but at most it changes 1% after I've lost like 20 pounds. It'll move 1%,
Wow.
and my body, like muscle mass, doesn't change either. My
What's-
muscle mass percentage doesn't change either.
What does BMR mean? I don't actually know what it means.
Oh shoot. That's
Whatever.
isn't that your Oh, isn't
It's
that
not body fat percentage. You know, it's different. It's
No,
different.
that's the number where it's like if you score like above a 30, you're obese. Rating, body mass rating.
Okay, so it's just some arbitrary scale.
It's absolutely arbitrary. I'm
Okay.
like borderlining. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely overweight, even though my body fat percentage is definitely within a healthy range.
Oh yeah, my BMR is through the charts, probably. I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's what it's always been. Every time I look at it, I've looked at it like 3 or 4 times, whatever. It's it's off the charts.
And The Rock is like clinically obese because of his 275
based on BMR. Yeah.
pounds. Yeah,
Right.
and his height. I think that's all it takes.
So BMR is stupid.
Yeah,
But
it is.
yeah, the scale measures all that. Scale measures all that. David Lade steps on the scale, 13.3, and I'm like, oh, no. If David Lade is 13.3, then I am 16 at least. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way that I'm less than David Lade, even right
Yeah.
now. Even like he's like off season, but he's never had any fat on him.
No. He's shredded to the bone.
Which is crazy how he's just never had any fat, and he has so much muscle too.
Mhm.
But yeah, then so I watched that video, and I'm like hopeless for myself for my body fat percentage, and then I watched the Greg Doucette video, and he's like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
And I was thinking David Lade, and he overlays a picture of David Lade, and he's like this, and I'm like 8% right there. I'm like, I just look at it, but that picture was a different time, I think. But then yeah, he goes on to see, and he could just tell, and he was wearing a shirt and talking like this, and he's like, even right there, you can tell he's much less than 13 is what he said.
Yeah.
And then he's got a shirt like off or a stringer, and he's doing pull-ups, and he's like, he's 9 at most.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yes, yes. Because I was like, oh no, I'm screwed.
We could actually put your height and weight into my scale and just see what it says.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I look at that body fat. If you Google image body fat percentage,
Those are the most ridiculous posts as well, because it's like some dude that's never worked out a day in his life, and it's like 35%, and then by the time it gets down to like 4, and then it's just some like bodybuilder, Jay Cutler.
well, because a bodybuilder Jay Cutler is not going to be 40% and 6%.
Yeah, but it's never the same muscle mass throughout the percentages.
Okay, yeah, but I'm not really looking at much in the shoulders and more in the gut.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
So, which it's not the same ab genetics either.
Correct.
But I think it's something. It's something like close-ish. Sometimes the scale from like 10 to 12 to 15, there's a massive jump there on those.
And that also comes down to your
images.
genetics. Like, what if that all leaves from your legs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're right. Like Will Tennyson you can not see his leg muscles very much. You can see
His
one.
legs are very fatty. Who else? Mike Thurston's like that. Matt Does Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Also very, very fatty legs, and they're just shredded in their actual body.
Lucky. I think Jesse James West. I've been watching a lot of Jesse James West. He's somewhat cringe, like you said. Somewhat cringe, somewhat good. It's kind of in the middle for me. And his legs are relatively shredded. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he doesn't carry a lot of, but he stays relatively lean like all year.
Yeah.
So his physique is pretty dope.
Very good. Very good.
I don't see
like,
many like weak spots with it.
those guys, like, if we're talking about them, though, like, they obviously have good physiques. Otherwise, we probably haven't seen their channel.
Yeah. Dude, Will Tennyson, I think now that I've seen like everybody's channel has like the weakest physique.
He kind of does, but it's the one that inspires me the most because he and my set points are very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar. He started at 260.
Yep. And his
Or he might have, like,
genetics are
270.
trash.
His genetics are not very good, but it still looks good. Like,
Yes, I
Yeah.
do still think he looks good. He's slacking right now. You can tell he's slacking.
well, he's doing a lot too.
yes.
Because he says he's working on a cookbook, and then he wants to start a restaurant.
I know.
Yeah, but I think that's what really drew me to his channel.
The
parallels.
way he looks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Because he came from very fat.
Yeah.
Came from very fat. And one thing that I thought my appetite was so. It feels like I'm talking heavy this one. My appetite was so strong. It felt like when I was eating shit food. And eating a whole bag of Doritos for sure. It's just so easy. It's like so easy.
It's so easy to do. The only thing that would stop me from finishing a bag of Doritos when I started it would be because my tongue is raw from sliding the sandpaper across it for the last 20 minutes.
When you get that good piece.
Yeah, and then you take that crust off your finger and it only leaves where your teeth actually scrape.
Oh man, it's getting me
Dude, I want some Flamin' Hot
about
Cheetos.
hard. Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I want to try that. I'll probably try those ones that I recommended. I looked at I always think like macros, but macros I looked at the calories per serving. Calories per serving, that's what you want to look at. Flamin' Hot Cheetos versus those Ruffles. And it's a big difference.
They're a big difference in good.
Hey, you tried it?
I do
tried it?
not like the Ruffles Flaming Hot.
Okay.
I do like the Flaming Hot baked Cheetos.
They're not a big difference though.
They're like 30 calories.
So I think
How many less is the Ruffles?
big difference, like 50. So that's 35%. You know what I mean? 33%.
Difference of 20 calories between the baked though. The baked Flaming Hot Cheetos.
It's a big percentage of the
Yes.
calories. It's a big percentage of the calories off for the Ruffles. So it's like makes more significant of a difference. Where the baked, I'm probably not going for. I'm probably just going for the full octane ones, and I'll do it like on a cheat day. I'll eat them on a cheat day.
Yeah.
Or I'll eat them purposeful cheat. And I'll still regulate.
If I'm gonna go on a cheat day, I'm probably just gonna eat the baked. Because they're still
that good?
very good.
Okay.
I think they're
I guess
very
it
good.
depends on how good
They
are.
just aren't so greasy on your fingers at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They still leave all the dust on your mouth. They change your lips. They ruin your fingers. They kill your shirt. Yeah. My dog comes out with a red head. This table's ruined.
Dude, I was thinking about. I love this because it's like we can just 100% be ourselves. I love this. So,
Yeah.
and I'm so excited to crank more out. I'm so excited to crank more out of this. I'm so excited to crank more YouTube videos out. Dude, the YouTube videos are gonna get bigger and better, and you're gonna be involved in whatever capacity you can be in. But
Real fast, I thought you should have said Avion when you first sat down. Because the city is like cutting through the sea.
a Viki, God rest his soul. That's a board. It's his board.
Oh,
And
I
that's
thought it was
it.
a city skyline.
No.
And he was above it because he's dead. And I was like,
Dude, this is one of the only large black shirts I have. So I need more large black shirts. But what I was saying was, I am going to do some crazy shit on this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of money, and I have to go hard. I have a couple clients right now too. It's like,
Yeah.
I am basically doing no real estate work, and I have a couple clients, and it's just like, so the money is
Aren't
just
they
there.
happy clients?
Oh, dude,
You're not like just.
no, yeah, I'm not like, no, I'm gonna provide them great service.
Okay.
There's a lot of work that goes into lead gen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not doing that really.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of work comes in. And then there's a lot of work in buyers. So I have one buyer, one seller right now, and the buyer's a USDA. So USDA means you have to go out of the city. So we're not going to be looking at a ton of houses. You know what I mean? The USDA, there's not that many that qualify that I'm going to even go look at. We're not going to Hocking Hills. I'm not going to Hocking Hills. So we got to go out to like Heber, Newark. So it's going to be like once or twice a week. And he's a UPS driver. So he's, doesn't have a ton of time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think I need to be more effective at I need to be more effective at like posting TikToks and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just super excited. I'm super excited for like what's to come here with this, and it's great. But this is cool because it's just like, I don't know, we can just be ourselves.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about the topic that I want to talk about right now? Because I just did it before you got here. And this was going to be our Walden Farms conversation.
Okay.
Because John recommended the chocolate Walden Farms, which I have had Hershey's sugar-free chocolate syrup, which is 5 calories per serving. It's like a tablespoon or whatever it is. And Walden Farms is technically 0, but John said it tastes very good. He could lick it off his finger. And I thought Hershey's tasted like bottle. Walden
What
Farms.
out of 10 was a Hershey's?
3.
Okay.
I tried the Walden Farms. I tried it 2 ways. I licked it, like I just licked it, and then the second way I put it on a rice cake. That way it had some sort of a delivery system.
Mm-hmm.
Both ways, poison. Like, just horrible. It was so bad.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I just had PTSD to all of the salad dressings I tried, because I tried like 4 of them, and they were all bad.
I think it's fine. I
haven't put it in a smoothie. I think it's fine. I hate it. I hate it. It's so clumpy, so gross.
Man.
Now the Hershey's at least was like, it looked like chocolate syrup. It was smooth, but man, the Walden Farms might have been worse just because it was clumpy.
And because it
but
wasn't in the
still,
fridge, probably.
It tasted just bad. Does it taste better coming out the fridge?
I put everything in the fridge. I put everything in the fridge. I put Walden Farms in the fridge. I put barbecue sauce in the fridge. I put French Red Hot in the fridge. That one's not necessary because it's like
vinegar based. Yeah.
I just put a lot of sauce in the fridge.
Man, it was just so bad.
Sauce for me goes in the fridge. It's like I want it cold. Everything cold.
I guess, yeah. I was going to say, if it has the option not to be refrigerated, I don't refrigerate it, but my mustard's in the fridge, my ketchup's in the fridge, my...
Ketchup for sure.
Yeah.
I want ketchup in the fridge.
Yeah.
I want ketchup in the fridge. I'm just trying to make sure the audio is like picking up pretty good. I think it is. Really.
It looks like it is. It's going above half.
Yeah, I already said it. But yeah, I'm using this dope new camera. I hope it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just like you said that tasted like shit, and I'm like, nah, it's fine.
I know, I'm
like, I would eat more of that,
And see, I do not hate their other flavors. It just, this one was not it.
It's weird.
Just not it. I would love to see how these are made.
Yeah.
I think that's like a YouTube video.
That's what Mondo Burger. That's what I think of. It's like in the assembly line.
It squirts out. But you can't squirt that. It's so thick. Maybe it's hot.
It's hot. It comes out and it comes out in a giant line, like as wide as this table, and it comes out.
And they just pizza cut it.
Yep, and it gets cut by a machine probably, and then sent down into the bags and stuff. I bet that's how it's made.
Yeah.
Is that you want to talk about the Walden Farms? What else?
Walden Farms. All I've had is, I actually haven't had their maple syrup yet.
Okay.
I haven't had, but I know it's got to be good because everybody talks about it. Also, off-brand sugar-free syrup is still so good. Mm-hmm. Like the Aunt Jemima, God rest her soul, or Kroger brand, or anything like that.
Carries. I see Carries on everybody's like YouTube channel. I see Great Value.
Right, that's just like
I see Carries, Great Value. Kroger. I have Kroger in my fridge right now.
Some people are brand specific. I think they all taste the same between the 3 that I've tried.
I think
Kroger, Walmart.
the consistency might actually be closer too on the off-brand. On basically any maple syrup that comes in a maple syrup bottle, I think the consistency is more on with that than it is with Walden Farms. Walden Farms is
thicker.
No, it's thinner.
Oh. So
I take it out of the
maybe
fridge.
it's closer to like real maple syrup.
I think maple syrup is thicker. Also
like
thicker.
real maple syrup is like water.
Oh well, then I'm an idiot. Is that
No, like have you had like whenever you go to a restaurant and then you're with some old person and they're like at Denny's or something having the cheapest pancakes on the earth, and then they're like, I'd like to pay extra for the real maple syrup, and then they're like, okay, and then they bring it out and it's like in some special bottle and it's like just water.
Okay, by real maple syrup, I just thought you meant full octane, like the shit that's on the table that comes out of that little thing.
Like Canada, fresh from the tree.
Oh, okay, I've never had that then. Never had that.
It is too sweet.
Okay.
Like regular maple syrup is 220 calories per serving, and it's so sweet.
Now we're talking about the little container at the Denny's.
Yes, that's
at the Waffle
standard.
House.
Standard thick brown maple syrup.
Okay. Yep.
This is like tan, like runny. Generally comes in a non-see-through container. Most times I've seen it at least. I don't know if it's sensitive to light. I have no idea. But it is hella runny. It is, yeah, it's very good. But it's like God, it's sweet.
Never had it. Yeah, never had it. So I'll have to try it sometime.
Yeah.
Well,
Next time you're at Denny's, just say, hey,
but
I'll pay the upcharge.
And I won't.
It's like
Denny's
guacamole.
Unless I'm in the bathroom at Denny's.
Speaking of bathroom at Denny's, this Quest bar tasted like the floor in the bathroom of a Denny's.
Tasted like this cork board. The maple syrup that comes in the bottles is more like the cheap maple, the whatever maple syrup, full octane.
Yes.
Full octane maple syrup.
Aunt Jemima.
It's
sugar-free to regular.
Apples to apples.
Yeah. I actually can't think
Walden
of a single
Farms.
real syrup brand that isn't Aunt Jemima.
Walden Farms, Miss Butterworths.
Okay.
Walden Farms is more watery. It's probably closer to regular maple syrup. It's more water. I take it out of the fridge, so it's going to be higher viscosity, and pour it on pancakes, and it's already watery, kind of.
Yeah. I don't think I would like that.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
Yeah.
The consistency. The taste is really good, but I think the chocolate is... I think the chocolate is... It doesn't taste like poison. I think it tastes like chocolate.
It just tastes something so off. Like, because I've been eating the low-calorie stuff for so long now, I kind of know the offness that things should taste, and I think both of the sugar-free syrups taste way too off.
Man, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Both of the sugar-free chocolate syrups.
I think sugar-free maple syrup is... I almost think it's better than real maple syrup, just because I think maple syrup's almost too sweet for me or something.
Dude, I think, yeah, and you really like sweet stuff. I don't even like sweet stuff that much.
And everybody that I see, they get their waffles, their pancakes, their French toast, and they just take the whole thing of maple syrup and dump out half it. And I'm just watching like, that's like 1,200 calories you're dumping right now.
Gross.
And then they leave it, and half of it's still on the plate. It's dripping off as they pick it. Listen, I do like a little semen splooge worth in the corner. I put a fork underneath the plate, that way it all pulls down to one side, and then I dip my pancakes, my waffles, my French toasts in there. I just touch it and go.
I think a really good waffle, it's the only one I can remember that I've actually even had. I don't think I've even had a really good pancake, but a high quality waffle that's toasted on the outside
Like
and
a Holiday Inn
good on the
Express.
toasted on the outside and cushy on the inside, nice and soft, is almost so good on its own.
Yes.
So
With some butter. Listen,
Yeah.
my mom got me on that. You put cream cheese and jelly on it.
cream cheese.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like cream cheese.
I love cream cheese. Yeah.
But a high quality waffle is so good on its own that I just want a little tasty taste. It's just a little extra something. Not like, because at that point you're eating a maple syrup.
It's maple syrup. It's a delivery system for maple syrup. That's how we eat French fries. Generally, that's a delivery system for cheese or ketchup or whatever, you know? But
that's why I just talked about that with my mom. Like, French fries are just so one thing that I do not really crave, because I just know in my heart of hearts, I know that every time I take that bite of a French fry, it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not worth the calories.
Yep. There's few French fries that I think are like always always like, oh, these are worth it. Like dumpster fries at Roosters,
Mm-hmm.
always worth it. But are they just worth it because of the chive and nacho cheese that's on top? Because I love nacho cheese.
Yeah, I mean, they're okay fries. They're okay.
Yeah.
They're fine quality.
Yeah.
They're correctly cooked.
Yeah.
So I just got those on my last cheat day. I don't have a video out about it yet, but I just got those on my last major cheat day where I did donuts. I forget what I had already for lunch. Maybe nothing. Okay, I did donuts. I played basketball, and then I had Roosters, huge, and it was Amy's Donuts, and they're so shitty.
Ugh,
They were bad. They were bad.
Amy's Donuts got me started on just trashing all yeast donuts that just have toppings because generally they're all the same. It's like how many different cereals can we get in the shopping cart this week? And then we'll put a standard donut, dunk it, put it on the thing there, and then it's like, oh, it's so pretty. And then they take a picture of the box, and it's like, that looks like nothing to me. Like, I would prefer to see 12 original glazed Krispy Kreme donuts than that bullshit that you're eating from Amy's Donuts.
And I
don't know any other companies that do donuts like that, but Amy's does it, and I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, yeast with toppings.
Yeah.
Dragon does cake with toppings.
And for some reason, it's so much better. I don't like cake donuts generally.
Yeah,
The blueberry cake, that's it.
because they're
But
blueberry cake.
Yeah.
But they're hot off the press.
so,
They're hot off the press. And
Yeah.
nice and soft. The cake ones.
yes.
Um,
And their toppings just have such a range and a variety.
dude, the Amy's
Duck.
is
Have you
giving
had
me.
ducks yet?
I have not had duck yet. I haven't gone to a new one until I'm gonna film it because it's gonna almost kind of be like a series, like Saturday cheat day, new donut place. You know what I mean? But dude, I am getting like chills from those Amy's Donuts because, you know, when I'm filming it, it's like, well, I don't want to just, I kind of want to eat what I bought. You know, it doesn't like look right. I don't know. It's not satisfying to the viewer, I feel like.
If you don't finish the box.
And those Amy's ones were just so gross.
Yep. I've never had them fresh there either. I don't know if they import their donuts from Giant Eagle or like what.
You're saying no matter what time, they've
Yes.
never been fresh.
I've had them 4 times to be fair, but I feel like that's enough. I gave it multiple reattempts.
Yeah.
Multiple
Man.
reattempts.
That is a lot.
And I have not, like, I've never been impressed once. And now, whenever Amy's Donuts come in, like, someone will bring them into the city, like, I'm just not even interested.
Yeah.
I've got no pressure on me whatsoever. I know I'm not eating those donuts.
Like they bring in daylight.
Daylight Donuts today, Daylight Donuts, some of them bang, some of them are okay, but it's a challenge because they've got pretty dang good OG. They have very good blueberry. Their apple fritters are out of this world. Everyone's apple fritters out of this world, though. And yeah, like that was such a challenge today. But if it was an Amy's box, no question.
Yeah.
Like you ever walk by and your mouth just waters? You're like, just keep walking.
Yes.
Just keep your head to the ground, and you're just like, I'll just open the box. You're like, don't do it. And the devil's talking to you, and he's like, come on, just sniff them. I don't know, just sniff them.
Just rub one on your cheek. Yes, I do.
Donuts.
Mostly it happens with candy. Lots of candy makes my mouth salivate.
Yeah, candies almost don't matter to me. There's no candies that I'm
Let me
like.
see. Are you seeing the reflection?
Oh, I thought you were going to the
Or were you, yeah, I was like, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
We are.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it's okay.
Do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, come here. Hi.
Is it like paused?
No.
No.
I know. No, get down. Hi. I know. Okay, sit down. Sit down.
I'm still too excited. I wanted to track my calories today because I wanted to like see what I had left to eat.
Oh no, I was tracking them from the start because I knew that I had. I guess nothing's gonna happen if he knocks it towards me, but
While we're still in this like kind of break
Jesus! Mostly tasted like baking powder or something. I don't know.
this calls for some more Reese's.
Bring me 3, please.
3.
3. That's the perfect unit.
You want them?
Yeah.
Read these.
Oh, no, pieces.
1, 2, 3.
Yes. Oh, did you track your Buckeye?
Mm-mm. How many calories was it though? 50?
If I told you 300, like if you saw the process, you'd be like, it might be 800 calories.
300 for one Buckeye, no shot.
Dude, it,
50, 60, that's pretty dense. Like you can't get much denser than that. You can't get that much calories into that.
yeah, that's about as bad of calorie density, I think, as humanly possible.
Yeah, like oil.
Outside of maybe lard.
Alright. What do we got to talk about?
We can explain why we cut. Which because my dog ripped the light off the
Oh yeah.
table here. It shattered, so we had to replace it.
I tripped over this light, dropped that light, scared the dog. The dog ripped that light off the table, and then yeah, it was history from there. He did.
Yep, full send. Let's see. How much time do you have? When do you want to go live?
Pretty soon here.
Okay,
Talk for like 10
think-
minutes.
I think this one will be good then.
Which one? Just say it.
Yeah, calorie discrepancies in foods.
Yeah.
So that's when you got blamed for on TikTok recently.
Yeah.
Because somebody saw he uses these Olay wraps,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody was like, oh, well that says 50 calories, but whenever you weigh it, it's 66 calories or whatever the hell.
93.
Oh, they said 93?
93 when you add up the macros.
Oh, okay.
That says it's actually 93 when you add up the macros. Fucking
It's
idiots.
exactly how we typed it. So that was an interesting one to me because, especially with like protein powder, you scoop it out. One scoop is not equal one scoop.
No.
Not even close. I've had which one was it? It was one of my protein ones where it's like a scoop is 25 grams and then you scoop it and it's like 35.
Yep.
Which is like 60 extra calories.
Yep.
So if you're doing that a couple times, if you have a shake in the morning, you eat 2 scoops. I don't drink my calories anymore, but I used to. I used to drink a
Yep.
protein shake on the way to the gym every single day.
And PB2 is 2 tablespoons. I would pack those tablespoons full because you want it to go your way.
Yeah.
And that was about double the serving. Double. When I packed the tablespoons full, even leveling them off, packed full, double the
But
serving.
when you level, it's gonna pack it a little bit too. So it's gonna press some of that down in there.
Well, I mean, leveling is better than double.
Probably better than
I'd
like
pack it against the
scooping
side,
it.
you know what I mean, and then level it off. So powders are tough, but yeah, he was specifically referring to, and another one with that is that's what it is. Yeah, he was specifically referring to when labels don't correspond to the food, and it's like, well, first off, maybe it doesn't. Second off, there's no way it's 93, no matter what. Third off, if it's 10% difference, who cares? You
Yeah.
can't do that for every food. You
Yeah.
cannot, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Because at the end of your day, if your goal is to lose weight, and you are setting such a low calorie deficit that 4 foods that you're eating in a day can't be 10% off,
Mhm.
then you need more of a calorie deficit.
yes.
If you're
I
trying
agree.
to maintain, and your buffer for maintenance is 70 calories, like that kind of is a lot, but really it's not. And it's going to take you so long to actually have a substantial amount of change in your body before you're going to notice anything at all.
Mhm.
Because you got to think about that, like 70 calories in a week, what is that, 500 calories? That's 7 weeks before you've put on an additional pound of body fat. That's almost 2 months. That's kind of a long time before you notice anything like that.
Yes.
But if you're dieting, you should be in like a 300 calorie deficit, right? At least in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Much. I always,
I say dieting.
when I say, for instance, like I just keep referencing TikTok, but I just make a lot of TikToks. So for instance, like if I was gonna say your deficit you should be in, it's like 2 to 500 is probably what I'm gonna say. Like what I'm gonna throw out there.
Yep.
Because it's better to be in a 200 calorie deficit than a 0 calorie deficit. That's what I'm thinking, because it just seems like there's this huge wall that people can't. They just talk themselves out of it every time. So it's just like just do something. Just do something. Walk, eat less. Walk, eat less.
I was
Walk,
talking
eat
to a
less.
guy today about, he was like, oh man, I need to lose weight, whatever. And I said, man, it's really easy. Like, I said, just to get started, I said,
Yes.
cut out one drink that has sugar in it that you drink every single day, replace it with water. I said, walk 2,000 extra steps a day. That's all you have to do. You will see a difference within the first 2 weeks. And he was
depending on
Listen.
your weight. Depending on your weight. If you're like a 25% female.
Yeah.
And I hate the word female. It's like, ugh. If you're a 25% body fat woman, you're probably not going to see a difference doing that. Like in
Maybe
a
not.
short period of time.
But
But if you're a 300-pound guy,
with this guy,
right?
I was just saying, like, just try this and trust the process. You will see a difference, because that one drink is like 200 calories, and then those 2,000 steps is like another 100 calories. That's a 300 calorie deficit.
Yep.
Every single day. That's a pound in 2 weeks. And I told him that. I said, like, you will lose more than a pound in just 2 weeks' time. I said, and then you do that for an entire year. That's 15 pounds. Like, I said,
Yep.
it's 20. Anyways, it's over 20 pounds. Anyways, I was like, just try it. Just do that. And he was like, 2,000 steps. And I was like, that's 20 minutes of walking, man.
Uh-huh.
Like 20 minutes of walking at a reasonable pace. He's like, how many steps is a mile? And I'm like, I feel like you're already backing out on this. And then he's like, that's a lot. And I'm like, it's so easy.
here's the
20,
thing.
20 minutes. I said, do it in 4 5-minute segments throughout the day. Just dedicate 5 minutes to go for that walk.
That's great. Yeah. I'm like, break it down more. Break it down more for a guy like that. It's like, that's what you got to do.
10 2-minute walks.
Break it down even more, and don't go water. Go 0 cal. You know, like if it's a monster, go 0 calorie.
Well, these people would absolutely be like, oh, I what's on the aspartame? Caramel color.
And you're just like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I was always weirded out by 0 calorie drinks because I didn't really need the full octane ones in the first place.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only reason I didn't.
And I absolutely built my previous body on full octane drinks.
Yeah, I never did that. But basically, last time I've done that was 13.
Mountain Dew. I would get in my 20s. A whole 2-liter Mountain Dew, Fritos, Funyuns, Doritos, Domino's Pizza. Oh, man. I ate well.
Last time I did,
Calluses.
I had like a 12 packs full octane pop was when my dad was alive, and that was when I was like 13, playing like COD 4, 2 a.m. in wall to wall with my parents' bedroom, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm like whispering into the mic, hey guys, can we go over here and piss right now? My dad comes in, turns off my Xbox at like 2 a.m. because he could hear me. My dad didn't sleep very well, so.
Well, yeah, with that bed, jeez, I slept on that thing. That thing's horrible.
They had a king size bed before. That was
What size did I sleep on?
full or something.
Oh man, that hole in the middle. God, that was horrible. Anyway, yeah, dude.
You stay at my house, super allergic to cats. My mom has 2 cats, and Woody, you're in my room. We're trying to sleep.
I'm trying to sleep on his floor, and I'm struggling any breath. I'm just because my esophagus is like 90% closed, and I'm just like, can you shut the hell up? I was like, I don't think so. Because like I don't even notice it at this point because I've just been this is how I live.
You're
This
not
is
getting any sleep.
how I can
Right?
breathe. Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah. So he's like, why don't you go sleep in my mom's room? I'm like, okay. So I just get up and I don't even like that's so weird now. Where's your mom at? Doesn't
The
matter.
other house.
Oh, okay. I just get up. I go lay down on top of her comforters, and it's like the bed is just a bowl that just accepts me into the middle of it. All the cat hair just in my face, and I just wheeze the night away.
I feel so bad. Like, that was so selfish of me. But
What other option was there?
I did want to have you guys at my house, and it's like my house is just so hard to keep clean. But, yeah, all right. I think we should. I guess we'll end it there because I got to go live on TikTok.
Yeah. You have 4 minutes to start.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go live with me? All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, comment Quest.
Yeah.
Comment Quest.
Quest tastes
down
like
below.
a Denny's bathroom floor.
You tell them too much to comment. You're one word.
Dedicated viewers will
One
comment
word.
it.
Yeah, you've already made it this far. Comment one whole paragraph. And actually break it up.
Into separate
Into
comments.
separate comments
Yeah,
for
one
the algo.
sentence per- Yeah.
But no, comment for the algo, give it a like. Let us know what you want us to talk about. We will not run out of topics with all these TikTok idiots commenting on my TikToks endlessly. Sub to my channel. You know, that's it.
Smash the like button. If we get 500 likes, I'll eat another Quest bar.
500. Hell yeah. All right. Peace.
Doses.